EA just released what could possibly be the greatest Madden update of all time. Now, I know the bar is very, very low. Don't get me wrong, I know that. But they released something that has been in NBA 2K for a while, by the way, EA. So hopefully this is a trend in the right direction. You can now play as former players in Madden 26. So, NFL Thanksgiving Be All Madden mode is here. It is under the quick play section in the main menu. We have NFL Superstars versus All Madden Legends, which is also the Pro Bowl section of Play Now. So, let me jump right into this and show you guys what I mean. And I'll show you that everything is set to John Madden and whatever. And I'll show you guys what I mean by all former players.
Some of these guys have natural abilities that you just can't teach.
We're going to do simulation. Going to be Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on the commentary team because you cannot change it. They actually added in voice lines for this game. So maybe I will turn those on before I go into this game. Nah, who am I kidding? I don't want to hear any more of them. I've heard them way too much throughout Madden. Since Madden 17, I believe they've been the commentary group. And here we are, Thursday night primetime, Madden Legends versus the current NFL Superstar. You see Brock Bowers is over there, Saquon Barkley, Josh Allen, Jamar Chase. You see all of these people on the NFL Superstar side, and there's John Madden. And then we're going to go and see the NFL Superstars. You see Jerry Rice right there. You see Tony Gonzalez. You see Peyton Manning. And there's John Madden walking out yet again. Be All Madden mode here in Madden 26. So, hopefully, this is a trend in the right direction, and Madden franchise mode will feature former teams like you can do in NBA 2K. Not saying it will happen, but if they can do it here, I'm just saying, if they can do it here, it should be able to, you should be able to do it. That Pat Summerall? How did I never know that he was a kicker? Amon-Ra St. Brown on the return, going up against some absolute legends. Larry Fitzgerald on the tackle there. And I believe that they have the face scans of everybody. Here's Josh Allen walking out as the quarterback for the NFL Superstars, going up against the All Madden team here. Oh my God. You know who's in back here? We got Sean Taylor going up against this NFL Superstars offense. Saquon Barkley on the carry there, and he's going to get a gain of 4. We'll see which John Madden team wins this. There's a very cool celebration at the end of this game. I'll show you guys that in a minute. And that's going to be a quick completion to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And St. Brown goes for a gain of 1. 3rd and 3. It's going to be a fake handoff, and Josh Allen is blown up in the backfield. And this is just actually insane. I can't lie, it feels like a fever dream even looking at this, but I'm going to show you the depth chart of both teams. Peyton Manning is your quarterback. John Elway is the backup quarterback. And they actually have pictures used in the NFL at the time of whenever they played. And then we have LaDainian Tomlinson, I guess, is the emergency quarterback. Interesting. Pat Summerall, like I said, is the kicker. And Andy Lee is the punter. Running back is LaDainian Tomlinson, Eddie George, and Mike Allstott, the fullback, 99 overall. You see wide receiver Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Terrell Owens, Larry Fitzgerald. Deion Sanders was a two-way player, if you guys remember that. Deion Sanders. Devin Hester, the greatest kick returner of all time. Tight end-wise, Tony Gonzalez sharing it with Rob Gronkowski and Mike Allstott, the fullback, as well. And then we go to left tackle, Joe Thomas, obviously. I mean, who else would it be? Joe Thomas is regarded as the greatest left tackle of all time. Larry Allen is in here, as well as Bruce Matthews. Jason Kelsey, I guess you could say he's the greatest center of all time. I would not hate you if you said that. Maybe he is regarded as the greatest center of all time. Randall McDaniel is the right guard here, and obviously Bruce Matthews is subbing in as well if he needs to come in. Jonathan Ogden. Well, these are like J.J. Watt, Howie Long. J.J. Watt only a 93 overall is ridiculous. Reggie White is a 99 overall. Howie Long's in here as well. Defensive tackle, Aaron Donald. Come on. Aaron Donald. William Perry's in here as well. Linebacker-wise, obviously, we have Lawrence Taylor, the greatest defensive player of all time, and the greatest New York Giant to ever touch the football. As a Giants fan myself, I love it. Junior Seau is in here. Ray, I don't even know how to pronounce that name. Nishk is in here. Ted Hendricks. Derek Brooks. Cornerback-wise, we got Primetime Deion Sanders, Lester Hayes, Charles Woodson, Sean Taylor. I think this is an actual Madden picture, I believe. Sean Taylor, obviously, rest in peace, is in here as well. Brian Dawkins, who made a play before, I believe, or I was using him or something. Steve Atwater. We got some crazy names on this team. And then the superstars, we got Michael Dixon. These are all current players. Brandon Aubrey. Come on. Quarterback-wise, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, and Baker Mayfield. They even added in to these superstars. Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, Cam Scattaboo. Let's go, Giants. I don't know how the hell he's in here. Kyle Juszczyk is pretty much the only fullback in the league at this point that does anything in the league. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Puka Nacua, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Mike Evans, Ladd McConkey is actually in there. Tight end-wise, George Kittle, Brock Bowers, Jackson Hawes. I'm not sure if that is a mistake. I don't know how he is in here. Really shouldn't be. Interesting. Taysom Hill is in here as well. Trent Williams, Tristan Wirfs, Penei Sewell, Quentin Nelson, Tyler Smith, Joe Thuney, Creed Humphrey, Tyler Linderbaum, Joe Thuney. We got Lane Johnson. We got Myles Garrett, TJ Watt, JJ and TJ in this game. Aiden Hutchinson, Micah Parsons, Max Crosby, Trey Hendrickson, and defensive tackle-wise, Chris Jones, Jalen Carter, Dexter Lawrence. Giants are representing a lot here. Vita Vea, Bobby Wagner, Levante David, Foye Olokun, Fred Warner, Roquan Smith, Bobby Wagner, Demario Davis, Zach Bond, Matt Milano, Jalen Ramsey, Pat Surtain, Derek Stingley, Javarius Ward, Marlon Humphrey, Devin Witherspoon, Antoine Winfield Jr., Buda Baker, Harrison Smith, Derwin James, Buda Baker, Kyle Hamilton, and that is your lineup. So, no surprise here. We got Devin Hester on the return, the greatest return man to ever play in the NFL. You would say Cordell Patterson is definitely up there as well, but it's obviously going to be Devin Hester. And, okay, we didn't get a good return out of him, but out comes Peyton Manning. This is what I've been waiting for because they actually have his face scan in the game, and it is actually insane to see this in front of my eyes right now. Peyton Manning. QB draw? Are you out of your mind with Peyton Manning? I don't know what his speed was, but man, let me tell you, it is not anything I could be doing QB draw with. And here we go. Play action on the first play. We're throwing that to Tony Gonzalez. And that is going to be a first down with one of the greatest tight ends of all time. Top three, you'd have to say. Not in any order. Gronk, Kelsey, and Gonzalez. So Peyton Manning on the throw. We're going to throw that to Randy Moss. And Moss is going to fumble the football. And it's going to be recovered by Micah Parsons. Was he down? Was that actually a catch? I don't know if they're going to review it. They are going to review it. We're going to see if that was actually a fumble or not from Randy Moss. We'll see. The guy with the greatest hands, maybe of all time. He can make the argument. Again, with Jerry Rice, he can make the argument with Calvin Johnson. But I think Randy Moss is the most talented receiver to ever play in the NFL. Here we go. Here we go. It was not a fumble. We're going to run with LT. We're going to run with LaDainian Tomlinson. It's going to be a run up the middle, going to the outside. Could not get anything. The loss of one, and it's now 3rd down and 5 here for this all-Madden team at the 41-yard line. 3rd down and 5. Peyton Manning drops back. Looking to throw it. Got a man open, and it's Jerry Rice for the first down. Peyton Manning's first completion. Second completion of the game. I lied. Randy Moss fumbled the last one. It's going to be a run to the right side with LaDainian Tomlinson. LT has the burst speed. Oh my God, it's amazing playing as these players. And that's a run up the middle and a first down. We're going to run with him again. Larry Fitz over there. Have not targeted him yet. But going to be a run up the middle again with LaDainian Tomlinson for gain of 2. Also, Larry Fitzgerald, I feel like, is a player you could put up there for some of the greatest hands to ever play in the game. You know, there's a stat going around that he has caught more passes, or he has more tackles in his career than drops. I don't think that's true, but if that is true, that's insane. I don't think it's true. I'm pretty sure he has more drops than tackles. I don't think that's even possible. But he did have some of the greatest hands ever. Can we do a fullback dive with Mike Allstott? I feel like that's very fitting for 3rd down and 2 here with the greatest fullback of all time. Here we go. Up the middle on the fullback dive. Mike Allstott has got it for the first down. I mean, all these players are from different eras. We know that to be true. Obviously, we have Lawrence Taylor, Mike Allstott. We have Pat Summerall. We have all these players going up against the current-day superstars. Larry Fitzgerald with a drop. Very rare from him. So that's how you know Madden's unrealistic. But it's still very cool to be playing with these players. I want to see Gronk back out on the damn field. Haven't played with him in so long, it feels like. That's going to be a throw to Larry Fitz. And Larry Fitzgerald down the field with the juke and getting stopped at the 1-yard line. Peyton Manning almost threw his first touchdown of the day. And if I saw that correctly, I did just see Lawrence Taylor's face scan in the game. I don't know if I saw that correctly. We're going to go to the instant replay. I don't know for sure. Where would he be? He would be on the sideline. He was sitting down. I don't know if we're going to be able to see him sitting down. Looking, it doesn't look like most of these players have face scans. That's supposed to be Gronk. There's no way it's supposed to be Gronk, right? Yeah, looking, it doesn't look like most of these players have face scans. Maybe it's just in the animations they do. Oh, no. Lawrence Taylor does have a face scan. Lawrence Taylor does indeed have a face scan. Look at that. That is crazy. Who else? Anybody else on the sideline I'm looking at? I'm not really seeing any more face scans. Maybe they're out on the field right now. Maybe it's because they're off. They're not really face scan. I mean, if you didn't have Aaron Donald and J.J. Watt, there's something seriously wrong. They just played in the league recently. Could be right up the middle with LaDainian Tomlinson, and LT is in. We have LT and LT on the same team. LaDainian Tomlinson and Lawrence Taylor on the same team. And there is LaDainian Tomlinson with the first score of the Superstar versus All Madden team here on Thursday night primetime. The Thanksgiving game. Pat Summerall's kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 All Madden team. I think Reggie White has a face scan, if I'm not mistaken. Saquon Barkley on the carry, and Barkley is going to go for a gain of 3. And honestly, you could say what you want about the different eras of football and where they have all come from and how soft the league has gotten and all that. But man, these players that are going up against the NFL superstars are miles ahead of the superstars nowadays in terms of being able to lay out hits and take hits. Even Tom Brady played in the league when you were able to hit players and hit quarterbacks however you want to. Just look at Ray Lewis as an example, or Troy Polamalu as another example of players that would dish out hits and... Oh, it's going to be a quick throw and swatted down. And J.J. Watt actually with the swat down there, and they're going to punt it. And there are players like Lawrence Taylor, obviously. Reggie White's obviously one of them. But people used to take some big hits in this game. And Roger Goodell kind of just nerfed that shit into the ground. But you can't really do much. But out comes... There we go. We have more face scans. Jerry Rice has a face scan. We saw Peyton Manning with the face scan. Randy Moss, I see it, has a face scan as well. Obviously, Larry Fitzgerald being in a bunch of the most recent Maddens has a face scan. I believe LaDainian Tomlinson does as well. Tony Gonzalez probably does because he's been in some of the more recent Maddens. LaDainian Tomlinson goes for a gain of 8 on the catch. And it is 2nd down and 2 from the 32. It's going to be run up the middle with LT and LaDainian Tomlinson bursting out on the middle and down to the 48-yard line. He's got 5 rushes, 29 yards, and a touchdown today. And we have yet to see Rob Gronkowski check into the game. That's okay, because obviously we do have Tony G. We're going to throw it to Larry Fitz. And Larry Fitzgerald, gain of 5. 2nd down and 5 now from the 47. Can we please see Gronk check into the game? Tony, I love you and everything, but man, I want to see Gronk again. We're throwing that to Tony Gonzalez with the catch. And it is down to the 39-yard line, 1st down and 10. Still have yet to see Gronk catch in. I want to see Peyton Manning throw to Gronk. Going to be run up the middle with LT. He's going to go down to the 34, gain of 5. So, we do have John Elway as the backup quarterback. Maybe I do sub him in at some point as well to see how he will play. Maybe he'll have a face scan. I'm not exactly sure about that. You would think he does because they have done a promotion with him in Ultimate Team. So you'd think that he does, but EA, man, you never know. And Peyton Manning's going to get sacked. The loss of 13 on that play and the 59-yard field goal attempt with Pat Summerall. The kick is up, and the kick is good. I'm not sure he'd be able to make a 59-yard attempt in real life. I mean, when was the last time he played in the league? Let's look that up. I mean, I remember him as a commentator. He died in 2013. And the last time he played in the league. Last time he played in the league was 1961 at age 31. And he played for the New York Giants. Could be Robert Saquon Barkley. I feel like we haven't seen many passes from Josh Allen, if any at all. I feel like they just run it with Saquon the whole time. And, yeah, I mean, we have yet to see Justin Jefferson make a catch. I don't know what's going on, man. I believe that was George Kittle who just made that catch. 3rd down and 4. It's going to be a fake fullback dive and a catch to pass to Jamar Chase, who makes the catch. And there's a tackle by Steve Atwater. And there are 2 minutes to go in the first half here. Thanksgiving game. The All Madden Legends are winning 10-0 against the NFL Superstars. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Josh Allen thrown to the outside. It is complete to Brock Bowers. And he's going to get a first down. 1:56 left on the clock here. Woodson going up. Oh, my God. Saquon with the catch. The gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. Now with 1:30 left on the first half clock here. Here we go. Josh Allen looking to run, and he's going to be sacked. It's going to be a holding call, maybe? Yep. Holding on the offense is called and is on Creed Humphrey, the center. It's going to be declined, and that sack is going to stand. And it's 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 10. What can Josh Allen do? Stepping up, throwing out of bounds, and incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown was the open man. Could not get on target there. And Brandon Aubrey's kick is most likely going to be good. We know how Brandon Aubrey is. Kick is up, and the kick is indeed good. Could probably hit it from 90 yards away, and it will still be good. I want to see a kickoff return touchdown with Devin Hester. I'm not going to get it. Deion Sanders, great kick returner. I forgot that he did that a lot, too. Well, out comes LaDainian Tomlinson. His 11 seasons in the league, 13.8K yards, 145 touchdowns. Unreal player. I believe he also won an MVP. You could fact check me on that, but I'm pretty sure he did. 1:15 on the clock here in the first half. Peyton Manning on the scramble. Jesus, man. Moving like molasses. 2nd down and 10 from the 30-yard line. I want to see Gronk in the game. Maybe at the second half, I'll sub everybody else in that hasn't played. Gonzalez down the field. Tony Gonzalez. Yeah, you're not getting that type of speed, unfortunately, with Rob Gronkowski. You're getting the physicality with Gronkowski, though. And John Madden will call a timeout for the NFL Superstars. And they're going goal line defense on Mike Allstott. Fullback dive up the middle. Mike Allstott cannot get in. Down at the 1-yard line, they made a great goal line stop. That is tough. That is tough. I kind of want to run it again. Am I crazy for that? Maybe a halfback dive with Eddie George up the middle, and George is in for a touchdown. And we have 2 touchdowns today, one from LaDainian Tomlinson, one from Eddie George. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. Pat Summerall makes it 17-3. And there's an injury in the game. That's not good news. 51 seconds to go in the first half. It's just been an absolute murder fest because of this All Madden defense. There we go. Aaron Donald getting the sack. Coming into the league, he was viewed as a very small defensive tackle. I mean, he is small in terms of height for the position that he played. But, man, was he an insane player. One of the best all time. Peyton Manning, Josh Allen on the throw. George Kittle on the reception. And it is going to be a big loss. 3rd down and 16 for this team. They cannot keep up with the All Madden Legends. And honestly, good. They shouldn't be able to keep up with the All Madden Legends. Don't need to run a play to end the half, but they will. His fullback dive with Kyle Juszczyk, and that is it. 17-3. First half is over. The All Madden Legends beating up on the NFL Superstars. And John Madden's happy. The other John Madden's not happy. And we'll look at the halftime report. I believe they'll just show highlights. Probably won't do much here. But yeah, going back to what I said earlier, they did do something cool with this feature where they actually have voice clips from John Madden. I'm obviously not playing with commentary on, but if I was, you guys will be able to hear. Devin Hester is down to the 28. Out comes T.O. We have not seen Terrell Owens the whole game, so I guess they do sub in John Elway, Rob Gronkowski, and all the backups. No, it's still Peyton Manning. And Terrell Owens did not even come out on the damn field. Why are you showing that? Manning drops back to throw. We're throwing, would have been an interception, to be quite honest with you. If you guys don't know, Chris Jones on the SWAT line. If you guys don't know, Peyton Manning does have the NFL record for rookie interceptions. 28. I think after I throw a touchdown, I think I'm going to sub in John Elway. Oh my God, Larry Fitzgerald had the space. It's just way overthrown by Peyton Manning. And there are 6 minutes and 49 seconds left to go. Yeah, I think after I throw a touchdown with Peyton Manning, I'm going to sub John Elway in just to see how he is and sub in like Gronk and all of them. A great catch by Jerry Rice. 4th down and 5. We're going to go for it and show the NFL superstars that they amount to nothing compared to the all Madden legends here. Here we go. Manning on the throw. Got a man. It's Jerry Rice. And Rice makes the catch, fighting off Pat Surtain and getting the first down. And oh, I did not mean to hurry up. But we're doing a fake spike. We're doing a fake spike. How's that not fixed yet, by the way? They line up where the running back's supposed to be. Throwing that. That's going to be Jerry Rice. No shock there. The wide receiver who has the most catches, touchdowns, and receiving yards all time is making the most catches in this game. Peyton Manning to throw it yet again. And we're going to throw it right back to him, Jerry Rice. You know, it was double coverage and everything, but I thought that, like, maybe he'd be able to do it. Oh, T.O.'s in the game. I just realized we got to try to moss someone with Randy Moss. What am I doing? And I just tried throwing it to T.O., but I got sacked instead as I tried to throw it. Where is Randy Moss right now? He's on the side. I think that we got to try to moss Jalen Ramsey here. Here we go. Randy Moss. Give me it, baby. Dropped it. By the way, I did not say baby. I said baby. I don't know what happened to me there, but damn, we can't moss Jalen Ramsey with Randy Moss. Hold on, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a slant. I know Randy Moss is gonna get open. Actually, Larry Fitz was the one that got open, and Fitzgerald is down the field and in for a touchdown. We got Jerry Rice. We got Terrell Owens. We got Randy Moss. But Larry Fitz, the Arizona Cardinal legend, is in for the score. Peyton Manning's first passing touchdown of the game and first touchdown of this game here on Thanksgiving. And that is beautiful, man. That is beautiful. Larry Fitzgerald in for the score. And he catches the first touchdown pass and maybe the only touchdown pass from Peyton Manning in this game. 5 minutes and 17 seconds to go. And it is an absolute blowout. 24-3. Honestly, you would not have it any other way. Amon-Ra St. Brown on the return, and St. Brown's going to get down to the 28. So this offense has been very stagnant. They have not done anything at all today. They're looking to change that. But when you go up against people like Primetime, Junior Seau, Sean Taylor, go up against Lawrence Taylor. Oh, Saquon actually got a great game there. It's going to be really hard for you to move the damn football. Really hard for you to move the damn football. Josh Allen is going to hand it off to Kyle Juszczyk. And there you go. Fullback dive worked. Kyle Juszczyk goes up the middle and gets a first down. And it's first down and 10 from the 42. So they got to start waking up here on offense if they were to do, and on defense, honestly, if they want to even try to have a chance to win this game. Well, there we go. Justin Jefferson laid out by Sean Taylor. And that sounds about right. He would definitely lay him out in real life if he were still playing, if he was still alive. Josh Allen, the completion to Justin Jefferson. Not that I'm making fun of it. It's just like, I'm going to shut up now. 2nd down and 4 from the 38. Josh Allen's going to hand it off to Saquon Barkley, and Barkley's going to shed the tackle. Okay, and it's going to go for a gain of nothing. Charles Woodson cannot bring him down. I mean, maybe it's because he is a corner, but still, what the hell, man? 2 minutes and 49 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Josh Allen looking to throw it. Has a man. Nope. Does not have a man open. It is picked off by Lester Hayes, and Hayes is going to go down the field all the way down to the 38-yard line. And Josh Allen throws an interception here, and it is 24-3. Yeah, we were just seeing a full-on blowout. It is rough here on Thanksgiving for the superstars. Let's sub in John Elway. Let's sub in Rob Gronkowski. They're saying Gronk has more speed than Tony G. I mean, if they made him 40 years old, so maybe that is why. All right, let's see John Elway here out in this offense. We're going to run a play real quick and then see if he has his face scan in the game. They're offsides on this play. We're throwing that to Jerry Rice. And Rice makes a great catch. So the offsides is not going to matter. I'm going to decline that. Who was offside? It was Jalen Ramsey who lined up offside. And we're going to check the instant replay. Does John Elway have a face scan in the game? I think that is a generated face? I don't know. That might be a face scan. There's something wrong with his friggin' eyeballs, man. He looks like an alien. That might be an actual face scan for him. I'm not entirely sure about that. They better have freaking Rob Gronkowski's face. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, good. If they didn't have Gronk's face, there's something seriously wrong with EA. Here we go. Gronk throwing that. Give me that, Gronk. Give me a Gronk spike. Nope. Try putting it up in a spot where only Gronk can make the catch. But he could not. I think I want to sub T.O. in, to be quite honest with you guys. Gronk dropped it. Out of your mind. Let me do T.O. as well. Who am I going to even sub him out for? Who's the slot receiver right now? Larry Fitz? Yeah. So we're going to sub T.O. in for Fitz. And we're going to see if I can make a completion of Terrell Owens here. He's not even in the game. Okay. We're going to see who I can throw the ball to. John Elway drops back to throw it, and he's going to get sacked. Wow. Fred Warner in the sack on John Elway. So technically speaking, there are two Broncos legends as quarterbacks for the All Madden Legends. John Elway, obviously, and Peyton Manning. Both have won Super Bowls with the Broncos. Obviously, Peyton Manning started his career with Indianapolis, but obviously his neck injury led him to be dropped, and he went to Denver and won a Super Bowl there. Then retired high and mighty, had the NFL passing yards record, the touchdown record, and he had 2 Super Bowls, and he retired as an all-time great. That's going to be a completion to Jamar Chase, and Chase is down the field, and Jamar Chase is in for the first touchdown of the NFL Superstars Day here. Maybe they can make a comeback. It's now a 2-touchdown game with the extra point from Brandon Aubrey going up and going in for the score. How do they not have Troy Polamalu in this? You think of people who block field goals, right? And some of the best defensive players of all time. And you don't have Troy Polamalu in this. I mean, he would make a huge difference on the blocked field goals. Devin Hester's return down to the 33. I mean, he used to just blow up the gaps and make insane plays on the football. I don't know how you don't have him in this, but maybe his likeness, he didn't want to use his likeness or something. I don't know. First completion here, LaDainian Tomlinson. And LaDainian Tomlinson's going down to the 48. 37 seconds left in the third quarter. 24-10 is the score right now. We're going to try streak Gronk. He's more of a physical receiver, so I don't know if... yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete a streak to him. I think like a quick drag route or something like this would be able to do a quick completion and just see the physicalness of Rob Gronkowski. Oh my God! Okay. Got absolutely blown up. I think that was Antoine Winfield who did that. 7 minutes to go in this game. 24-10 is your score. The All Madden team is winning 24-10. 2-touchdown game. John Elway in at quarterback because we have seen Peyton Manning for the whole game. Here we go. Elway to Gronk. Gronk makes the catch. Rob Gronkowski down to the 16, fighting forward for more yards. We're going to end the game with Peyton Manning. I think it's only fitting, as he was my first ever NFL jersey I ever had. Gronk on the catch. Rob Gronkowski down the field, down to the 8-yard line. Surprised he didn't get injured on that. On a back injury or something. As he stated multiple times that he has a horrific back from playing in the league. John Elway throwing. Catch is made. Tony G with the score. And I believe that is a face scan there from Tony Gonzalez. I think that might also be a face scan from John Elway. I don't know. I really don't know if it is or not. It looks like it based on like the facial structure at the bottom, but I don't know. Maybe it's just an attempt to recreate the face. I mean, that is a like perfect face scan on Peyton Manning. They got the forehead, they got the helmet right. That's like a perfect face scan from Peyton Manning. Yeah, Ladd McConkey on the return. I mean, the game's over. John Elway threw a touchdown. Peyton Manning threw a touchdown. Allstott ran one in, and so did LaDainian Tomlinson. No, Eddie George ran one in. Allstott didn't run one in yet. Eddie George and LaDainian Tomlinson both ran one in, and it's going to be a quick completion. George Kittle, I missed it with Sean Taylor. That is all good. That is all good, though. Gain of 7, second down and 3. 31-10 game. I mean, the NFL superstars, they just stood no chance today. Brian Dawkins on the breakup there. 5 minutes and 21 seconds left in this game. We see a miracle comeback here from the NFL superstars. First completion, I believe, to Justin Jefferson in today's game. I don't think he had. I think that was his first ever catch in the whole game, which is insane. Going to be swatted down at the line. Reggie White on the swat. Okay, I don't know if it's just me that hasn't seen him all game, but the best defensive player to ever play the game is not in right now. Is there a reason for that? Oh, because he's technically your Sam linebacker. Yeah, let's sub him in. Let's sub him in after this play. The Sam linebackers don't really play in this game. You have to have like a very specific playbook for them to play. So, yeah. He's going to be subbed in now, though. Let's see Lawrence Taylor on the field. Where is he? Where the fuck? Where is he? Is he blitzing? Maybe he's not on the field right now. Throwing that deep down the field. Deion Sanders with the interception. I don't know if I saw Lawrence Taylor on the field just now. Maybe he's on a like a. Hold on. I want to see most of these legends play on the damn field, and if they're not going to have him in, I mean Derek Brooks. Derek Brooks has been playing too much. That's Sean Taylor. Lawrence Taylor. I mean, what else am I going to do? I don't know how else to get him in the game, unless I do Junior Seau like that, and then I sub Lawrence Taylor in instead of Derek Brooks, and then have like that. I think that might get him in the game. All right, let's see. Peyton Manning to Rob Gronkowski. Nope. Peyton Manning down the field. T.O. Terrell Owens going all the way down the field and in for a score. This is so much fun for me, guys. That is it. A 38-10 lead. That is T.O.'s face scan. You would hope, at least. The kick is up. The kick is good. 4 minutes and 33 seconds left. And the absolute beatdown from the all Madden legends here. And honestly, we're going to wait to see Lawrence Taylor in the game, and then we're just going to probably sim it so I can show you guys the celebration. Ladd McConkey on the return, fighting for his life, getting down to the 26. Charles Woodson on the tackle, and out comes Josh Allen, who just cannot keep up today. Steve Atwater in the game. We see Junior Seau still. Where is LT, man? Allen throwing. Quick completion to George Kittle. I don't know how else to get him in the game. Is he in now? No. Okay. I'm sick and tired of this shit. It says he's an edge rusher. I want to see him at the linebacker position. Is he? Yeah, he is. Okay. There's Lawrence Taylor. Has he been in the whole game? Kind of sad if I didn't know that he was in the whole game. Oh my God, Josh Allen somehow got that throw off. I don't know how he got that throw off. Was he in the whole game as an edge rusher? You would think that he'd play like linebacker like a couple of times at least. Let's see him blitzing on the side. LT on the blitz. All right. 4th down and 1. They have to go for it to win the game. They're not going to, but I'm run committing right now, so hopefully they. Oh, okay, they didn't run. Saquon on the reception. Saquon Barkley breaking tackles and getting down to the 38. They're going to start hurrying up. They're not going to hurry up. They're just going to accept defeat. I want to see a sack with Lawrence Taylor. Greatest defensive player of all time. Give it to me. Can't get it. I cannot get it. This is my chance, everybody. This is my chance. Lawrence Taylor. Blitzing. Nope. Jay Jettas with the catch and the first down. See, the reason why I wanted him at the linebacker position is that I was going to send him on a blitz. And I was going to user him. So that it would be easier because I think it's easier to blow up the gaps. I mean, it is, obviously, but it's easier to be able to get a chance to hit the quarterback, I think, if you're in this position right now. Watch this. Ready? Okay, bad timing. I actually got blocked, but, like, Creed Humphrey actually made a block there. But, like, usually you're able to just go right up the middle unblocked and just get a sack. There we go. LT, man, blow up this play. Lawrence Taylor! Oh, my God. Saquon made a block. It's a completion to George Kittle. I mean, that is exactly what I was looking for all game. Lawrence Taylor to blow up the play. Josh Allen throwing. Saquon on the catch. Out of bounds at the 10. And we are going to see the celebration for this all-Madden legend team in 53 seconds. It's going to be completion to George Kittle. Kittle's down at the 6. 3rd down and 1. They need to run at least one play here to end the game. We're gonna do a run commit here. Even though I don't think they're running. Lawrence Taylor off the side, blocked by Barkley, and a touchdown is made by St. Brown. Funny enough, Lawrence Taylor, you know, the greatest defensive player of all time, you know, Giants player, blah, 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 blah. We all know that. Saquon Barkley's a former Giants player. We'll never forgive the handling of the Saquon Barkley situation from Joe Shane. And, you know, for once in my life, I actually agreed with John Mara. It sucks, man. It sucks. Here we go. To end the game, Mike Allstott, fullback dive. Run up the middle with him, and he's going to get absolutely blown up and bitched by the NFL superstars. And that is going to do it. Don't know why you're so happy, Fred Warner. Your team lost 38-17. Absolute blowout on Thanksgiving. And that is going to do it, everybody. Here we go. The Thanksgiving game is over. And we will show you guys the unique celebration here for this team. Here we go. Here we go. Ramsey's upset. Taking a knee on the field. Not Colin Kaepernick style. And here we go. All Madden legends. The turducken celebration. Jerry Rice in there. We have Sean Taylor. Who else? Who else? Aaron Donald, J.J. Watt. Nope, that is not J.J. Watt. That's Rob Gronkowski. They did a racism. Yeah. What a celebration. What a game. Beautiful. We got to see all those face scans yet again in this game. I don't think we've seen most of them. But seeing Peyton Manning again, the guy who got me into football, it was really cool. We're going to take a look at the stats. Take a look at the stats here. Obviously, John Elway came in through 6 for 9. Nice. 66 completion percentage, 75 yards, a touchdown. Peyton Manning threw 2 touchdowns. Josh Allen threw a lot, had 2 interceptions as well. LaDainian Tomlinson had a touchdown. Eddie George had a touchdown. We had Mike Allstott in there a few times. Receiving wise, Tony Gonzalez led the way with 103 yards. Touchdown caught by Fitz, T.O., and Gonzalez. Jerry Rice and Randy Moss only had 1 catch for 6 yards. What am I doing? Sack-wise, Derek Brooks was in there. Aaron Donald was in there. Lester Hayes had an interception. Deion Sanders had an interception as well. Yeah, Brian Dawkins had 2 pass deflections. Deion Sanders had a pass deflection. J.J. Watt had one. Remember that? Reggie White had one at the line as well. I don't think there was any fumbles in the game. But yeah, that was really cool. That was probably the best Madden update I have ever seen in terms of something for the fans. And you know, it's really fitting. Madden, known for his Thanksgiving games. The Thanksgiving games are known for their turducken celebrations. Where they eat the turkey legs at the end of the game. I think that was really cool. I would say probably the only issue I had with it was the fact that they didn't do X Factors and Superstar abilities for the All Madden Legends. I don't know if that's a setting I didn't turn on or something, but I think that was my only complaint with it, is that they didn't have the X Factors. Other than that, that was amazing. That was really cool. Seeing Peyton Manning back on the field, and players like Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, and people I grew up watching. LaDainian Tomlinson, Peyton Manning. I mean, Aaron Donald retired a few years ago. You could count him as well. You could count J.J. Watt as well. He's also on that team. But, like, I thought it was really cool. I thought they did a really good job. Devin Hester was on there as well. I think they did a really good job with this feature. I just hope that it is going to be a step in the right direction for EA. And maybe, now that they've been taken over by Saudi Arabians, those Saudi Arabians will find a way to restore my faith in EA, because, man, the old ownership was terrible. I'm hoping to see good things. I'm hoping to see a way you can play different eras. You could play when Tom Brady started, when Peyton Manning started. You could play when Joe Montana was in the league. You could play when Bart Starr was in the league. You know, you could play when fucking Johnny Unitas was lighting up the league. You know, stuff like that, you know, that I hope I could see in the near future. Maybe Madden 27. Hopefully. That's going to do it. Hope you guys did enjoy. And I'll see you all in my next Madden video, which is going to be Raiders franchise. Goodbye, guys.